What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. You have to think of the bigger perspective, the bigger picture in something. Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin, Scorpio. Some of you guys could be from Alaska, or you're going to Alaska, or something about Alaska could be significant. Yeah, or something could be really cold or frozen, or something's about to be cold or frozen. All right, the first card you have is a man holding a heart in reverse, number 45, with soulmate. The divine will provide you with the love when you're ready, okay? Well, there's a soulmate energy here who, soulmates are people that we're meant to experience, okay? They're usually here for a short time, not a long time, okay? Usually, soulmates come in to help us learn something about our soul, help us learn something that we need, okay? So I feel like there's somebody here who came to do what they what they were supposed to do, and now their time is up. I feel like there's no more love in the situation. I feel like the universe wants to know they are going to bring you someone else, okay? But this one is not the one. What is a man holding a heart in reverse and soulmate? You have the Six of Cups in reverse, the Moon, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the World. With the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy here. Reverse the messages. Okay. With the Moon and the Six of Cups here in reverse, I feel like you're holding on to the past because you might be fearful. I feel like you're holding on to this person because you're scared that there might not be anyone new, or like I said, you're not realizing that this person is just like a temporary person. This person could have caused abuse, especially if they caused abuse. This okay, people that hurt us are meant to hurt us, and then we're meant to move on. Okay, we're not meant to keep people around that cause abuse. Okay, in whatever way that is, physical, mental, emotional. Okay, that's why it's a soulmate. That they were meant to hurt you so that you can learn how to love yourself. All right. I feel with the Eight of Cups in reverse and the World here, I feel like there is someone that's going to come back into your life here, okay, that is going to completely close this chapter out of you being stuck to the past, or the past being stuck to you. It's coming off as you, but if it's reverse the messages, okay? With the Chariot here, Cancer energy, you are protected, okay? So there is no need for you to, maybe you're stuck on this person out of protection, right? Maybe this person abused you and did you so wrong that you're just like, yeah, I'm still here because I'm trying to protect myself. I'm trying to make sure that this person is not going to come close to me, now that I rejected them, now that I know this person is a psychopath, right? So I'm just making sure that they're not going to do nothing. All right, but they're not. Okay, they're not. Don't allow your fears to overtake you. Okay, if it's like I said, if it's the other way around, reverse it, because it's very rare, Scorpio, that you scared. But I could be take it how it resonates. I always take the messages how I get them, because there is a Scorpio who needs to hear it this way. Okay. All right, let's clarify. What's the Six of Cups in reverse? You have the High Priestess in reverse. Pisces energy here. Yeah, you're not listening to your intuition. Okay, I feel like there's no need for you to be stuck on the past. All right, the Six of Wands. I feel like you are going to be successful. Okay, you are going to be victorious. So don't worry. This person's not going to do anything. What's the Moon here? You have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Like I don't feel like you're scared because you're not the scared. You are scary. Like you are the definition of scary. Like that is who you are. So I'm like, I feel like you want to prepare yourself. You're like, well, I know this person's a bozo. So and I know I rejected them. I know that there's no love there. So I just want to make sure that they're not gonna I just want to set myself up for success. Like that's all I want to do is just, because people like to get revenge on you, right, Scorpio? They're so freaking dumb. Like why is that? It's crazy because you are the revengeful sign. But it's like if you don't get revenge, then people get revenge on you. Isn't that funny? Well, you're not supposed to get revenge. You're supposed to allow karma to do its due. Okay. Um, but I just feel like Scorpio. You love deep. That's one of the you're one of the deepest signs out of all of us. You go deep. You don't just touch the main surface. You go deep. Two, you're the sex gods. You're the sex gods. Like once I found that out, I'm like, okay, now it makes sense why everybody talks mad shit about ya and like they're so freaking hurt. Like people take sex into like it's so like, oh, if you reject me, that means like I'm not good at sex. Like what? No, it means we're not compatible. Like I feel like Scorpio, a lot of this person like you made them. You make people feel important, bro. You don't even know it. Because you're so intense, because you go so deep, because you're just like, like it's like man, you make people feel like, wow, like you care that much to go that deep. You care to like, you know, the Four of Coins is in reverse. Yeah, like I said, you're not holding on to this because you're trying to do anything negative. Like you're like, you're just like, I'm around. Hmm, I'm around. Like I feel like you purposely drive by their house to make sure that they're freaking not trying to do nothing. I don't feel like you're still around because you're trying to like set them up. I feel like you're still around to see what if they're going to try to set you up or something like that. But they're not. Okay, with the Chariot here, you're protected. So if they are going to do something, the universe is going to come and intervene. What is the Eight of Cups in reverse here? They're about to see how protected you are. They thought it was a joke. The Three of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, I feel like someone's gonna come back here who didn't hurt you, who didn't betray you here. Okay, you have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. This person is not gonna hold themselves accountable, which means they're gonna repeat this with somebody else. Okay. What's the World here? I feel the universe does not want you to hide when this person comes back. Okay. You have the King of Coins in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Okay, yeah, I feel like the cycle of you having to make sacrifices is over. The cycle of you having to deal with fake fraud and phonies is over. Okay, this was your last fake fraud or phony. This was your last sacrifice. It's gonna be a while until that happens. Okay, the Temperance. Yeah, I feel like because you've been very patient with this person or the situation, you've taken your time. Okay, now the universe is now peace is coming towards you. Now patience is coming towards you. Tranquility. You're gonna be just chilling. You're not gonna have to make sacrifices for a while. You're not gonna be dealing with fake fraud and phonies for a while. You're gonna be at peace for a while. Okay. All right. The next card you have is Garden in the Gate in reverse, number 30, with energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. Okay. So I feel like the universe wants you to connect to your guides, to your angels in some way. Okay, meditate. However you talk to your angels, the universe. I would get on that. Be outside more if you can. All right. Do something at night. Okay. You and nighttime go very well together. All right. Anyways, the garden and the gate in reverse. Nighttime actually favors you. Nighttime be looking for you. Okay. Um, not in a bad. I mean, I don't think I have to say that, but not in a bad way. Okay. Like I feel like you're like, yeah, like actually, nighttime has been calling me. Okay. Anyways, the garden and the gate in reverse. I feel like your spirit guides, your universe wants you to know that you don't need to wait anymore. Okay. You don't need to wait anymore for something. What is garden and the gate in reverse and energy activation? I feel like you have energetically set yourself up for this. Okay. I feel like you put a lot of energy into something. And now you don't have to wait for something now. Like I feel like the pot is ready, like something like that. What is energy activation in the garden and the gate in reverse? You have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands with the Judgment in reverse. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Yeah, I feel like you know the truth now here. I feel like you know the truth that you got the clarity that you don't have to wait anymore here. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like for a long time your guard was up. Okay, for a long time your guard was up. All right, I feel like for a long time, you know, you were still nurturing something, but it was moving extremely slow. Like it's like you had to move extremely slow because you had to have your guard up, but you were still able to nurture something. But it's like the pace that you were nurturing something turned, like it drastically changed. Okay, with the Judgment in reverse, I feel like whoever did this to you is under judgment by the universe. Okay. Um, so yeah, I feel like something is going to be as long and as excruciating as it was for you. Okay. I feel like for you it's different because you were still able to nurture something while you were doing this. You know, but I feel like something's going to be painful for somebody else because even though you were still able to nurture something, it was painful because you were not able to, you know, you had to drastically, it's like you were going 50 miles per hour and you had to go 10 miles per hour for a while, you know, and that to you was heartbreaking, you know. So now something is going to happen to this person that's going to be heartbreaking to them, you know, because things, everything affects us differently, you know. I feel like this person, whoever did this to you, like they feel like you care more about the fact that they betrayed you. It's like, no, I care about the fact that now I have to move slow, you know, but they're not realizing that that's what it was. And if they knew that, you know, like they probably would have done something different. Someone is so stupid. Someone is so stupid because, like, you know, maybe you do look at the bigger picture of things, right? Maybe, and the thing is that you know you're a Scorpio. People do that all the time. People love to freaking do stuff to you. You know that. You know that. So you're not new to the betrayal. You're used to it. You know. I feel like what really hurt you here was the fact that you had to slow down for something. I don't feel like you care about who it was. I don't feel like you care about what they did. I don't feel like you care because you're like, man, you're like the seventh person that's tried it. Yawn. Okay. Anyways, let's clarify. What's the Ace of Swords? I feel like it's gonna piss somebody off that like they got it wrong. Stupid. That's why we need to stay in our own lane and stop thinking that we know people. What's the Ace of Swords? Because you don't know anybody. What's the Ace of Swords? The Three of Swords. Yeah, you know that this person, like I said, is about to be betrayed. Is about to be backstabbed. You're getting the clarity. You're getting the truth. You're getting it. Okay, you know it. All right. Yeah. Okay. The Seven of Cups. I feel like someone was very delusional. Like I said, they were delusional. They were dumb because they thought that you were going to cry. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this to Scorpio, and you're going to be so upset. You're like, you think I'm going to be? You think that pain hurts me? Man, people have been hurting me since I was 3 years old. Since I can remember, since I can remember, people have been hurting me. What are you talking about? People who have known me longer than you have hurt me worse than you have. You think I'm scared of a little pain? Man, I was born into pain. I am Scorpio. I am Pluto. I am the planet of destruction. I go through pain. You don't know what pain is until you have to destruct your life, yourself, until you got to pull the plug on something that you love or that you once did. This person doesn't know pain. You're trying to give the kings and queens of pain. They didn't know. They didn't know, Scorpio. They didn't know. They didn't know. Like I said, you don't know nobody. Stop acting like you do. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Want to ruin your life every time. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? So stupid. The World. Yeah, this chapter is done. Okay, this cycle is over here. I feel like you did a very good job at nurturing yourself. I feel like you learned a lot about yourself. You learned a lot about the world. You learned a lot about this person. The Knight of Swords here. Aquarius, but Gemini. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to be determined now to like get things done and do whatever you have to do. What's the Knight of Pentacles here? You could take off the mask. You could take off the little cloak that you had on, the little pretending, you know, that you had to do, because with the Knight of Wands, you had to protect yourself. In whatever way you were doing that, it's okay for you to let up a little bit. You have the Ace of Coins and the Star. Aquarius energy here. Yeah, I feel like you know that you're supposed to get your, like, you know you're going to get your wish. You know that with the Ace of Coins here, you knew that. You're just like, it's just like, you're just like, all right, fuck it. We're not going to make it there on the time that I thought, because, you know, the time that I thought it was going to be us going 55 miles per hour. But now we got to go freaking 5 miles per hour because you want to do some bozo ass shit. Okay, cool. Along the way, I'll freaking learn how to knit. I'll pick up a new hobby. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll read a book. I'll learn Sudoku. Like, because I know that I'm gonna get it. I feel like even though something drastically took a long time, the whole time you were like, I'm still. You were keeping hope, the faith, the whole time. Okay, the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, you did not get petty or revengeful. Like I said, at any point, because this person slowed you down as well. And that could be why this person really slowed you down, because they wanted you to get petty and revengeful. But like, this is the thing people don't understand. Like, when you, with the star card here, when you're doing something that you really love, when you're doing something that is your wish, when you are striving to go towards your wish, your dreams, your aspirations, man, can't nothing stop that. Man, you could try to do whatever you want. I'm going to make it to my dreams. I'm going to make it to my wish. I'm going to get there because it's my aspiration. It's my dream. I dream about it every day. I've been dreaming about it since I was 3 years old. Ain't nothing. And it's okay if you have to slow down. All right. People that have goals and dreams and aspirations, they know it's not about there's no race here. And it's about the journey, not the destination. Especially because you're in the star energy, Aquarius energy here. Because your hope is so big, people that have hope and inspiration, they know, man. If you gotta slow down, slow down. It's okay. Slow down. It's okay. You're still gonna get it. Slowing down does not mean it's stopped. It just means slow down. You have the Five of Swords in reverse, and because you didn't get petty or revengeful, like the energy wanted you to. Oh, hey, we're slowing you down. Are you gonna do something? No, I'm going to focus on rearranging my situation, because now I got to move slow. Now I got to do this. Now I got to do that. I'm going to focus on me and keep hope and faith that I'll be able to get right back on track. And that's exactly what's going to happen. What's the Nine of Wands? You have the Emperor in reverse. Aries energy here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you had to release control. This was a situation where you had to release control, one, because you had to create boundaries, two, and then you still had to show up to a situation, three, and then four, you had to still you had to keep hope in something. Like, this is so much. The devil is in reverse, Capricorn energy here, but you finally, you finally got the motherfucker off of you. Like, they're finally off the control that they had on the situation, or that they were like, it's gone. It's gone. And that's what the universe is saying. Go ahead. Okay, you don't have to wait anymore. The grip that they had is gone. Okay, go ahead. And I feel like that somebody's now is now hurt. Someone is now hurt, and I feel like everybody knows the truth. Everybody knows the truth now. Everyone knows what they did to you. Everyone knows what they're going through. Everybody knows it now. It's clear. Next card you have is Sixth Chakra in reverse, number 41, with putting in the work. Action that helps achieve goals, building the path for success. Okay. So I feel like, who else had this? This could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, though. Was it Cancer? I don't remember. Another sign had this in the same spot with the same card. It's crazy. I feel like you're not listening to your intuition. Okay, I feel like you need to put in the work into something. If it's reverse the messages, because literally another sign got this. What is Seventh Chakra in reverse and putting in the work? I really think it was Cancer, because Capricorn pissed me off. So, but it could have been Capricorn. Whatever. Justice card, the Tower in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy here. Okay, I feel like you are going to get good karma, good justice in something here. Okay, I feel like the universe wants you to let go of some type of grudge that you have. All right, with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Tower in reverse, they don't want you to avoid starting something new. They don't want you to reject something here. Okay, with the Lovers in reverse, I feel like I feel like I don't feel like this is you. I feel like you know that, someone doesn't belong here. You know that someone here is miserable because they don't belong, like someone's not on their path. You know that they're miserable. You know that you're confident about that. Yes. Okay. I just feel like don't avoid starting something new. Okay. I don't know. Like it's kind of giving like you're kind of like too focused on whoever is not this Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini energy, or the situation that it's like that somebody is miserable because they're not where they're supposed to be at, and that makes you confident. All right, because with the Justice card, I'm pretty sure this person tried to do you wrong, right? And you're getting good karma, good justice, and you're confident. You're like, yeah, of course I'm getting good karma, good justice because I'm where I'm supposed to be at. How about you though? Yeah, you're not where you're supposed to be at all. Like, I'm not your friends. That's not your lover. Ha ha. What happened? The path kicking you out now? Oh shit. What happened? There's no love. They don't love you no more. No way. I feel like you're just like, yeah, I'm sending on business. Yeah, yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not on your path. You're not where you're supposed to be at. Yeah, you're not where you're supposed to be at, and that's cool and all. The universe is not. The universe is like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, say it. This is not you being petty. You have all the right to freaking do this because this person, man, they tried it. So you have all the right to be confident and be cocky about it because somebody was trying to tell you about your shit. And you said, man, I'm where I'm supposed to be at. I'm where I'm supposed to be at. You not though. So go ahead with that King of Wands, be confident. But, you know, this is the thing where it's like you're too confident on that you might be disregarding the fact that something new is trying to come in for you, Scorpio. Not only did you get good karma, good justice with this bozo, yes, but you also have something that's coming in. You have long term that's coming in. So just remember that. Because you have good karma, good justice here. Like, I feel like you think that your good karma, good justice was this person getting kicked off the path that they weren't supposed to be on. Yes, but there's more to that. Like, you're also meant to get something else. But I feel like it's like you're energetically rejecting something off rip, or you might end up rejecting something when it shows up because you feel like, I already got my good karma. It was this. That's not you. No, it's like you're getting two in one. Whatever this person did, like with the Lovers and the Sun in reverse, I feel like with these two major arcanas, it was really big. It was a big thing that this person did. That's why the universe is like, go ahead, be confident. Yes. Yes. Rub it in. Yes. The freak. You have all the right. The King of Wands is a self-made person. Like you had to create who you became who you are in order for you to match up with your freaking path. Can nobody tell you nothing? And especially not somebody who's not where they're supposed to be at. If you're not supposed to be at, you a fake or fraud or phony. Period. If you have to become somebody you're not, right? You became the person you're supposed to be, and that's why you are where you're supposed to be at. Somebody is not who they are yet, and that's why everything is kicking them out. Whatever. Let's clarify. What's the Tower in reverse? I feel like you're looking real good, smelling real good right now. Okay, this confidence is just, woo! It's sexy. Okay, you're. A lot of people are like, damn. All right, Judgment is here. Yeah, final decision is that this is coming in. You have something else coming in, Scorpio. So don't avoid. You have the High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy, because you're not listening to your intuition. So this is, do not avoid when it comes in because you can't avoid the Tower. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? But this is good. This is literally good. The Four of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm talking about. You hear your intuition and you're like literally telling your intuition. Uh-huh. Anyways, look at you. What happened? What happened? Okay. The Ten of Cups. All right, that's okay. I didn't know how to. It's okay. As long as you are aware that your intuition is telling you something, as long as you are aware that what it's telling you is really, like, I feel like the universe is like, okay, cool. Like, maybe I feel with the Ten of Cups, they understand why you're like, uh-huh. They understand why you're acting like that. So, but the Ten of Cups, like, this is gonna be your forever fulfillment, okay? Just don't reject it. It's like you're like, yeah. But it's like the universe is like, okay, but is Scorpio like, like Scorpio hasn't like, damn, like Scorpio really is like on that, yeah. Like is Scorpio really gonna like really show up for it? Because like, they're kind of like not giving a fuck right now. So it's kind of what the universe is kind of showing me. But like, I feel like you are. I just feel like you're just like, but like, I feel like it's understandable and it's okay. And like, the way that you're acting is okay. What's the justice card here? People might not like it. Too bad. They don't, it's because they don't know what you've been through. So what's the justice card? No one knows unless they're right here. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, like I said, this is long overdue. Like I feel like this was you have good karma, good justice coming to you that you were supposed to get a long time ago. That's why you're not even gonna even be expecting this or like whatever. You have the Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy here. Okay, yeah, I do feel like the universe wants you to know that if you um reject this, you're going to be causing a mess or creating a mess in your life. Okay, I also feel like this situation created a mess in their life by not giving you this good karma, this good justice. What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse? You have the Emperor in reverse, Aries energy here. All right, yeah, the universe wants you to release control here. Okay, um release control, release the grudge that you have. I feel like you know what it is that's going to come back and give you good karma, good justice, or you know where your good karma, good justice is going to come from. And you just got to get over something, okay? You have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, something is not going to be challenging or anything like that, okay? So stay open. It's not going to, like, give you a hard time. Let's get you some advice. Something might go by a lot quicker than what you expect, okay? What is a man holding a heart in reverse and soulmate? You have patience in reverse and relaxation, okay? Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to be patient here, okay? They want you to be patient and, with relax, they want you to relax. Person's not going to do anything, like I said. Just be patient and know that you are going to have someone new coming in, all right? But don't try to do anything. Don't try to cause anything here, okay? You have awareness, but you know that. Your intuition is telling you that to just slow down, be patient, okay? Something is not going to happen when you want. It's going to happen when it needs to happen, all right? What is the Guardian in the Gate in reverse and energy activation? Your name could be Raphael or start with F, R or F. You have letting go, all right? Yeah, I feel like, this person is gonna have to let go of you in the situation, okay? They're gonna have to let it go. The future, yeah, I feel like, the future is very bright. I feel like the future was not with them in it, so it was always fated and destined for them to let you go. But I feel like the future is now coming into your energy. The future is now being, some of you guys could be tarot card readers or you could be getting a tarot card reading. But I feel like you could be seeing in the future as well. I feel like your intuition could be putting you on to a lot of things that's going to happen in the future. A lot of you guys could be psychics. You could be getting a lot of messages about what's going on in the world. Make sure that you're letting people know what's up. I don't care if they don't believe you, especially if you're intuitive, especially if you're a psychic, especially if you're a tarot reader and you're getting all of this information about what the future is going to look like for us. Make sure that you let these people know because people are sleeping and we need to make people aware as much as possible that something is coming. All right. Because a lot of people are thinking that it's like we need to start taking life a little more seriously. Like the things that we said that we were going to worry about in like 2-3 years, we should be worried about that now. You know what I'm saying? Side note. Spread the word, Scorpio. Especially you're the Scorpio, man. You know destruction. You could be getting dreams about destruction. You could be getting dreams about the destruction that's coming for us. And you're meant to be out here telling people what it is, okay? Do not be afraid. Let it be known because something's going to be big. It's going to have a big impact on us. And a lot of you guys have the information. Do it. I'm not trying to force you either. Make sure that you're comfortable. Make sure that you feel ready. But do it in a way that it makes you feel comfortable. If you don't want to make a video, that's fine. Like post it or just write it out or maybe be anonymous. I don't know. Do something though. with the information that you're getting, Scorpio. Side note, those are for the, you know who you are. What's putting in the work and seventh chakra in reverse? You have moved forward in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, the universe does not want you to, it's like you're stopping yourself. It's like you're just like, I'm gonna stop right here. You have communication in reverse, Aquarius, you have Gemini energy here. Yeah, I just feel like you don't know what's going on. So you're like, I'm not, what's the point of me moving if I don't know what's going on? So that's why the universe understands. They're like, okay, that makes sense. Like, you don't know what's going on. So, okay. All right. But it's fine. But so then when you do get communication, so then when but that's why the universe is, because you're very good at changing your, transforming. You're very good at like transforming to the situation and, adhering to your environment. You're very good at that. So that's why the universe is like, okay, it's all right that you don't want to move forward right now. It's all right that you don't want to do nothing because you don't know nothing. All right. Yeah. Mystery. It's like, stuff is a mystery. Okay. But as long as when it shows up, you open up, then great. Okay. Because know that you're going to get negative karma if you don't open up when this shows up. Okay. Just don't get comfortable. Um, you know, like not moving because this is going to this is going to happen. And if you reject it, it's not good. All right. That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this and stay positive.